Tonight, Texas faces a relentless force of nature. Severe flooding has transformed entire communities into dangerous waterways. What were once familiar streets and neighborhoods are now unrecognizable, swallowed by rising water that reflects the city lights in eerie, shimmering pools. The scale of this disaster is unprecedented, with entire towns cut off from the outside world, and the true extent of the damage is only beginning to emerge as night falls. Officials confirm tragic losses and are racing to rescue those stranded, as floodwaters overwhelm infrastructure and force families to flee with nothing. Emergency crews are working around the clock, braving swift currents and hazardous debris to reach those trapped in their homes. Many residents have had to abandon everything they own, clutching only the essentials as they wade through waist-deep water, hoping for a safe haven. Streets have become rivers, and evacuation orders are in place for the most vulnerable. These are not suggestions, but vital commands for survival. Law enforcement and emergency officials are going door to door, urging people to leave before conditions worsen. The risk of staying behind is simply too great, as water levels continue to rise and the threat of further rainfall looms. Shelters across the region offer refuge and basic supplies to those displaced. Volunteers and aid organizations are working tirelessly to provide food, water, and a safe place to sleep for families who have lost everything. The sense of community is strong, with neighbors helping neighbors and strangers coming together in the face of adversity. First responders are risking everything, navigating perilous conditions as water levels rise and weather remains unpredictable. Their courage and dedication are on full display as they battle exhaustion and danger, determined to reach every person in need. The unpredictable nature of the storm means that every rescue is a race against time. Public cooperation is essential. Residents must heed warnings, stay informed, and follow emergency guidance without hesitation. Authorities are urging everyone to monitor official updates, avoid flooded areas, and check on vulnerable neighbors. The safety of the entire community depends on swift, collective action. The partnership between the public and responders is crucial to saving lives and preventing further tragedy. Community volunteers are stepping up, assisting emergency crews and providing support wherever it's needed. This spirit of unity and resilience is a beacon of hope amid the chaos. As rain continues in some areas, the threat is far from over, and emergency teams are stretched thin. The relentless downpour is testing the limits of both people and resources, making every hour critical. The situation remains fluid, with new challenges emerging as the storm system lingers. Their determination is unwavering, focused on bringing every stranded person to safety. Stories of heroism are emerging, rescuers carrying children to dry ground, guiding the elderly through treacherous waters, and refusing to give up until everyone is accounted for. The coming days are critical as Texas manages this large-scale emergency. Coordination between local, state, and federal agencies is ongoing, with the National Guard and Emergency Operations Centers working tirelessly to assess needs and deploy resources where they are most needed. The focus remains on saving lives and supporting those displaced by this devastating disaster. As Texas faces the aftermath, the road to recovery will be long, but the strength and compassion of its people shine through. Together, they will rebuild, comfort one another, and emerge stronger from this historic flood. Across Texas, emergency teams are locked in a desperate battle against rising floodwaters. As relentless rain pours down, rivers and creeks overflow their banks, turning familiar streets into dangerous waterways. The scale of the disaster is immense, stretching resources thin and testing the resolve of every responder on the ground. Rescue crews work tirelessly day and night, braving hazardous conditions to reach those stranded by the sudden deluge. They deploy every available resource: boats, high-water vehicles, and even helicopters, navigating submerged neighborhoods and treacherous currents to bring people to safety. Their determination is unwavering, even as exhaustion sets in. First responders risk their lives with every mission, navigating unpredictable waters and powerful currents. Each rescue is a race against time, as rising water levels threaten to cut off escape routes. Their courage and quick thinking save countless lives, often under the most harrowing circumstances. Officials urge everyone to heed safety warnings. Just a few inches of moving water can sweep away a car, and the dangers are often hidden beneath the surface. Ignoring these warnings can have deadly consequences, not only for individuals but also for the rescuers who may have to risk their lives to help. Shelters across the region provide more than just a roof and a meal. They offer a sense of hope and community for evacuees who have lost so much. Volunteers work around the clock, offering comfort, food, and support to those displaced by the floods, helping families stay together and find strength in unity. With many roads completely impassable, rescue teams rely on specialized boats and high-water vehicles to reach isolated areas. These vehicles are lifelines, allowing crews to deliver supplies, evacuate residents, and maintain critical connections between communities cut off by the floodwaters. The weather remains unpredictable, with dark storm clouds looming overhead and the threat of more rain always present. Each new downpour has the potential to worsen the crisis, making the work of emergency crews even more urgent and challenging. Patience and cooperation from the public are vital as crews work through dangerous and rapidly changing conditions. Residents are urged to follow instructions, remain calm, and support one another, knowing that every act of cooperation helps save lives. Staying informed through official sources is paramount. Accurate information can mean the difference between safety and disaster, helping people avoid misinformation and make smart decisions during this critical time. The fight against the floodwaters demands not only courage from rescuers, but also caution and resilience from the entire community. Together, through bravery, vigilance, and unity, Texans face these treacherous waters, determined to overcome, rebuild, and emerge stronger than before. In the heart of San Angelo, Texas, a dramatic scene unfolded as a drone captured breathtaking footage of a red pickup truck being swept away by a sudden and powerful flash flood. The relentless force of the water was overwhelming, turning familiar streets into dangerous rivers in a matter of minutes. Inside the vehicle, 4 adults and a young child found themselves trapped, surrounded on all sides by rapidly rising floodwaters. Panic and fear set in as the water level climbed, leaving the family with few options and little time to act. Forced to abandon their truck as the current grew stronger, the family made a desperate decision. They escaped the vehicle and clung to a nearby tree, holding on for their lives as the raging current threatened to pull them away. Their ordeal is a stark reminder of how quickly disaster can strike, even in places we consider safe. As news of the emergency spread, first responders from the Tom Green County Sheriff's Office and the San Angelo Fire Department rushed to the scene. Facing treacherous conditions and unpredictable waters, they prepared for a high-risk rescue operation that would test their skills and courage. Using specialized ropes and swift-water rescue equipment, the team established a lifeline across the torrent. One by one, they carefully pulled each family member to safety, battling the powerful current and ensuring that everyone made it out alive. Their teamwork and determination were nothing short of heroic. The harrowing video serves as a powerful reminder of the extreme danger posed by fast-moving floodwaters. No vehicle, no matter how sturdy, is immune to the force of nature. In just moments, a car can be swept away, putting lives at grave risk. Nearly 5 inches of relentless rain fell in a short span, triggering the sudden and severe flooding. The event underscores the critical importance of heeding weather warnings and never attempting to drive through flooded roads, no matter how familiar the route may seem. The successful rescue was a testament to the rigorous training, quick thinking, and unwavering bravery of the local emergency teams. Their actions saved lives and brought hope to a community shaken by disaster. For the rescued family, the ordeal was a life-changing experience, a cautionary tale for anyone living in flood-prone areas. Their story is a reminder that disaster can strike without warning, and preparation is key. Respecting the power of nature and making safe choices during severe weather can mean the difference between life and death. Always stay alert, follow official guidance, and remember that no destination is worth risking your life for. The presence of a 3-year-old among the rescued added intense emotion to the San Angelo operation. Drone footage showed rescuers carefully securing the child for the journey back to shore, highlighting the vulnerability of life in disaster. The team navigated treacherous currents and hidden debris to reach the family. The child's safe extraction was a moment of immense relief for all involved. This rescue powerfully illustrates why authorities urge everyone to avoid flooded roads. Just inches of water can be deadly. The outcome was a direct result of teamwork, courage, and expertise. For the rescuers, saving a child in such conditions is a moment they'll never forget. The San Angelo rescue was a masterclass in emergency response, but not without human complications. At a critical moment, one adult panicked, adding to the challenge for first responders. The team calmed the individual while maintaining control of the rescue, demonstrating professionalism and adaptability. This incident highlights the psychological pressures victims and rescuers face in life-or-death emergencies. Technical skill is only part of the job. Patience, communication, and managing fear are equally vital. The successful rescue, despite panic, is a testament to comprehensive training and composure. Such events underscore the need for mental health support for both survivors and emergency personnel. The human factor is key from crisis to recovery, shaping a resilient community. Technology played a crucial role in the San Angelo rescue, with a drone providing real-time overhead views for command and public awareness. Drones are now standard in search and rescue, offering perspectives impossible from the ground and helping teams plan safer operations. Specialized ropes and equipment enabled responders to traverse dangerous waters and establish lifelines. The seamless integration of technology and skill led to a successful outcome. Drone footage now serves as a training tool and public safety lesson, vividly illustrating flood dangers. As technology evolves, its role in disaster response will only grow. The San Angelo rescue is a glimpse into the future of emergency operations. Amid the Texas floods, a digital challenge emerged. Williamson County's official website was inaccessible from some international locations due to regional web blocks. While intended for security, such restrictions can cut off vital information for families, media, and aid organizations abroad. In a crisis, access to official updates is essential for everyone, everywhere. When primary sources are blocked, misinformation can spread, increasing anxiety and risk. Agencies must balance digital security with open access during disasters, ensuring information flows freely. Solutions could include whitelisting or lifting blocks during emergencies. In a disaster, information is as critical as rescue efforts. Preparedness plans must reflect that. Even as dramatic rescues inspire hope, the threat of more flooding looms over Texas. Meteorologists warn of additional rainfall, keeping communities on high alert as river levels could surge again. The situation remains dynamic, demanding ongoing vigilance and preparedness. The San Angelo rescue shows how quickly disaster can strike, reinforcing the need for emergency plans and readiness. Every household should know evacuation routes, have supplies ready, and heed official alerts. The ultimate goal is prevention, educating the public, investing in resilient infrastructure, and strengthening early warning systems. For many, recovery will be long, but preparedness is a continuous commitment. Community safety depends on our collective readiness for whatever comes next. The Texas floods are a call to action. Nature's power is immense and unpredictable. The San Angelo rescue shows what happens when warnings go unheeded. Preparedness is essential. "Turn around, don't drown" is more than a slogan, it's a life-saving directive. Following evacuation orders protects you and first responders. Every family should have a practiced emergency plan, evacuation routes, and a supply kit. These steps make a difference when disaster strikes. While we can't control the weather, we can control our preparedness. Let's honor the victims and heroes by committing to a culture of readiness that saves lives.